Hi guys, we're back with another video. I brought Sasha back because you guys love her so much. I had you guys ask us some questions. We're kind of doing a Q&A. So yeah, you guys ask questions. I saved all the questions. We're just gonna answer them for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
In no particular. How many clients do you usually do per day?
I mean, I'll get a few throughout the week. Some days, especially Monday through Friday, I don't really get too many. Maybe I'll get like 1 or 2 on a weekday, but please don't mind my boyfriend. He's loud as fuck. I won't get too many though, but the most clients I get is on Fridays and Saturdays, so I'll get maybe like 7 to 10.
In one day, like
in
on
one day on a Saturday. Fridays I do work with Sasha, so I'll get maybe like 2 to 4 on Fridays.
That's a lot. On Fridays and Saturdays. What made you get into makeup, and what motivated you to keep pursuing it?
I think we should both answer that.
I got into makeup because I had no job when I was younger, and I was just like a free spirit living off my boyfriend at the time. And so I just got really good at makeup and watching YouTube, and I just kept pursuing it all the way up until I had my daughter, which made me have to get more serious and get like a real serious person job. Even though makeup, you know, being a makeup artist, I think you make really good money, especially if it's something you can do every day. But for me, having a newborn, it didn't work out. So I had to do a career change.
Yeah. Well, for me, how it started was, I feel like makeup blew up like 4 years ago. It started getting real
popular, yeah.
Maybe like 5, you know, something around there. And I got my makeup done for the first time professionally, and I really liked the way I looked, and I was like, okay, I want to look like this all the time, or when I feel like it without having to pay for it. So I just went and bought a bunch of makeup from Target, and I was just practicing on myself. I just wanted to learn how to do the basics of it, and then it turned into this, and now I'm doing makeup on other people, which I never ever expected to be doing. I've never expected to be here or be who I am today. That was not in the plans, but God knew what he was doing.
What are you doing to lose weight and reach your goals?
So basically, like I said before, proportion control. Like, I don't overeat. I try to just eat smaller portions, which has really been helping a lot. No matter what I'm eating, I just try not to eat like all of it, or because, you know, we get served the biggest amounts of food in America. So, and also I went to this weight loss doctor, and he gave, it's basically a pill that controls your appetite. So that really helped me to stop with the overeating. So that was a big help. I did that for the first month. I waited like another month. I was off of it. I got it again, but I haven't really honestly been taking it too much because it does mess with my anxiety. It makes it worse. So I kind of don't really take it. Some days I'll just skip a few days just to take a break, but pretty much like that's all I've really been doing is just with the eating. And then the month that I was off the pill, I feel like it still was like I still felt like I needed to eat less. So it did help me in the long run, but that's pretty much all I've been doing.
I'm so proud of you for sharing that.
Yeah, no, I wanted to post it on the story, but I knew I was gonna get 10,000 questions about it, so I just thought I'd do it in the video.
And I'll just say, like, just being like, just watching her go through this, she's lost a lot of weight fast.
Yes.
And I think a lot of it, I think the pills have definitely helped, but I think that a big part has also been her diet. She definitely doesn't eat as much as we used to eat.
Yes. So
which is good because it's working for her. So yeah.
And I still feel like I don't want to eat a lot even being off the pill. So it did help me, but it's not something I want to stay on forever. But it was the boost that I needed, the push.
But we both still want to get like back in the gym, because we used to be in the gym every week. Zumba, cycling, all of that. We definitely want to both get back into that. Would you like to have your own makeup line?
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't? Like, definitely.
Yes. Sign us up.
I've always talked about that, like making my own highlighting palette.
This is a good question. I don't think we have time to like for Sam to really like go into detail about it, but it's, can you show us how to edit photos, backgrounds, face, and all? Honestly, I'm with her a lot, and I see her edit all the time, and I still don't know how to do it. I think it's just something you have to learn over time.
Yes.
And you have to play with,
Yes.
and it's not easy at all. Trust me, I tried.
It isn't. You gotta finesse, and like with that, even with the apps, like I could show you guys how I do it, but it honestly takes like practice. Like I just know what tools to use, how to like change the colors of certain things, even out skin tone. It's a lot of finessing, but I learned as I went, and now I'm pretty much like editing pro. But I will definitely do a video separately on that soon.
Pet peeves when working with clients.
Oh.
Girl, let me start. Woo! Because, you know, I definitely don't do as much makeup as I used to, if ever, because I'm busy. But when I used to do makeup,
She knows. Oh my God.
First of all,
there's a list.
yeah,
A long
and
one.
also when I started out like saying working out of my home. So I had my clients come to my house, and I had a room separate for them where they would come. Don't bring your family in my house. I'm not trying to entertain you. You're not a guest and a friend of mine. You're a client, and you're coming to my home. So it should just be you. It shouldn't be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, and then I got to get y'all a drink, and then y'all got to use the bathroom. You know, that was always like a big thing for me.
And then it's like crowded.
It's crowded. We're in my house. Like, this ain't the mansion.
Yeah.
Like, this is
And
my house.
I don't want y'all to take offense to this. It's just this one experience that I had that I can't get over, and this was the reason why I put up the rule to not bring extra bodies with you. This one girl came and she brought her mother with her.
I think you told me about this.
Let me just say, her mom
Girl,
smelled like a dumpster can. Like, it was bad. So when she left, that smell resonated into my couch cushions, and my boyfriend had to literally take a fucking scrubber with detergent and soap and all this shit just to get the smell out, because nothing I was doing was getting the smell out. It was terrible.
Girl.
It was terrible. And another pet peeve. I have so many pet peeves. But that's like one of the biggest ones.
That's one of the main ones. Sit still in the damn chair.
God, when you guys are on your
hello, hold on. Can I eat this real quick? Can I get a drink?
No. You're like this, texting, looking down.
No.
I need you to look there. Look up so I can do your makeup.
Stay awake.
The sleeping part, I think that's the funniest thing.
Just sit there and get your makeup done. It's
honestly,
not hard.
I'd rather you fall asleep than to be like constantly moving all over your phone. Like, I'm real cool about it. You know, I work with you guys because I don't want to be like that person. But inside, I'm like,
cause you not.
Okay. If you want your makeup done right, I need you to sit still. Another pet peeve of mine with clients is when you're late.
Ugh.
That boils my. You know what boils my blood even more? When I get no call, no shows, and then I'll write them like, "Hey, are you still coming?" It's like 10 minutes after the time it's supposed to be here. Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, that's rude.
That's interesting. Okay.
It's rude.
Okay.
It's rude. There are a lot of pet peeves.
There's a lot
that could go on.
Like, yeah, some of the main ones.
What do you feel about the drama in the beauty community?
I love me some hot tea. That's all I gotta say. I be sipping the wet. I love the drama when I'm not in it. Let's put it that way.
Who doesn't?
But honestly, no. Like, I feel like the beauty community is like so. It's not what it used to be, and it's always about now. I feel like it's just about competition. Who's better? It's always about stepping on the person below you. Not, I feel like this is why I help you guys, and I try to share all my secrets and my tips with you, and I try to remain as humble as possible, because I don't feel like I need to step on someone else to
shine.
Yeah, to get higher. I don't know. Like,
let me say this, because someone has, or people have said things to me about my support for Jeffree Star. And let me just say this.
I love Jeffree Star.
He has a history. He has a past. It's not pretty. I'm fully aware of it. And I've accepted his apology.
Me too.
It's up to you whether or not you want to accept his apology. That everybody here is grown. So if you want to accept it or not, that's on you. Mm-hmm. And that's your opinion. Just like if you want to be a Trump supporter, that's on you and that's your opinion, and you have every right to do so. I choose to support him. I love him. I love his brand. Not super proud of the things he's done in the past. And I really don't like the new Alien palette, but that's beside the point. I support him. And I've accepted his apology. And I felt like the things that he has done since all of the drama with the racist remarks and stuff has happened,
I think he's done enough to make
he's
up
done
for
enough to
what
where
he did
it's
10
like,
years ago.
okay, we can put that to rest.
That's
he's learned and moved on.
Him, and nobody else in this damn world isn't perfect. Like, we're not perfect. We all say dumb shit. We do dumb shit, but we learn from our mistakes, and I feel like that's what we need. You need to have an open mind. Like,
yeah,
I think he's done way more than enough to prove that he's not that person anymore, and he was in the wrong place at the time.
He's endorsed black-owned businesses. He's promoted. He's given back. I think he's talked about it enough and apologized enough
other influencers
about it. And a lot of other people don't do that. They're just, once you're a racist, they just stay a racist. They might apologize once, but it's fake as hell. They never do anything to really show you that, they learned from it. And I feel like he did. And people were coming at me when I supported him in the beginning and in my DMs, and I just wanted to let y'all know it's not gonna stop.
I got a lot of DMs.
Okay?
Like,
it's not gonna stop.
Support him?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I do.
Yes, I do.
I do. Sign me up.
Sorry, like, I'm not gonna not like somebody because you don't want me to.
Because you don't like them, or you don't forgive them for something they may have done. That's on you.
Even with the drama, though, it's been real fun.
It's been real tea. Like, it's been tea with honey. It's been good. I mean, Manny disappointed us.
He did, but I still love the shit out of him.
And we forgave him.
I forgave him.
We forgave him, which took a lot. It took a lot. We were really upset and disappointed when we found out his role in the whole situation.
Yeah. But you know what? Fuck Laura Lee. I ain't forgiving that bitch.
I don't like her.
I never liked her. She's pretty trash at makeup.
She's pretty fucking trash.
I don't even know why she has...
And I hate to say that. But her makeup skills to me have never been like,
they
wow,
never did. Yeah,
whoa.
No. I followed her way before all that shit happened.
And she's very goofy. And maybe I guess that's what people like about her. For me personally, I have no reason to watch her channel.
I don't know.
There's nothing I'm going to learn there. There's minimal talent there.
I won't learn anything from her.
So, yeah.
But with the damn tweets, with those fucking tweets, though, that she...
And the things that she said were pretty... and then she gave us that fake-ass apology.
With the platform that you have, you thought it was okay to retweet that shit? And think everybody was going to laugh about it? And then post that fake-ass apology? With your edited fucking tears? Nah, I'm not. We're not...
No. It was a no.
That's what we're not fucking doing.
It was a no. It was
if you support Laura Lee, that's
on you, bro.
That's on you, but guess what? I fucking don't.
We don't. So that's that. What is your favorite makeup brand? It's a hard one.
If I had to pick a brand that I would only use their products forever.
Oof.
In my mind right now, what's popping up is like Tarte and Jeffree Star. Because I think if Jeffree made concealers and foundation, bitch, I'd be set.
He's going to. He has alluded to the fact that he is.
So, I have to say my top faves are definitely Tarte and Jeffree Star, but there's, certain products.
I have a feature in here that's like really annoying me. I'm sorry. Can you edit this out? Okay. So, yeah. Next is, what do you do to help you push past anxiety, depression when you have clients or things that you have to do?
I just gulped really hard, that one. Okay, so I think, that Sasha definitely knows, like, the shit I've been going through lately, with the anxiety. So the things I do to help me pretty much, like, calm down, which have been working, I'll, like, write in my journal. I'll write in my journal. I'll read. I'll clean, just to keep my mind occupied. And I don't know. It's been so intense to the point where I'll be at work and I don't, like, I notice that it's time for me to go. Like, it's like almost 3:30 and that's time for me to go. And I know that I have to go home and be by myself, and it scares me. So sometimes I'll literally just try to stay a little later.
I noticed that you've been, like, sitting around, and I used to say something to her like, "Hey, it's 3:30, time for you to go, bye." But I like her being there, so sometimes I just don't say anything.
It'll be like 3:45 and I'm still sitting there because I'm dreading going home.
I didn't know that was the reason though.
Yeah. The other day, like, I was crying But I hide it. Like, she didn't even know. I just, like, left and I went to because I just needed to let it out because I felt it. I get, like, this. I've said it before. You get that feeling in your chest. Not even a pain. It's just this, like, feeling, and you know it's coming. And I feel that out of nowhere. And I'll feel it even when I'm doing my clients. I'll be in the middle of doing a face, and I'm literally internally having an anxiety attack. Full blown. And I have to stand there and act like I'm fine. And in reality, I really just want to run into this room and scream.
And as a friend of a person who's having or going through this, I guess I'll just tell you guys, like, my perspective. I know what it is to have anxiety and depression. I've had it before, but I've never had it to the extent that I feel like she has it, or to that level, and it's never affected me for, like, months on end like it does with her. So for me, like, I don't know. At first it was really hard because I don't know what to do or what to say, but I just try to give her, like, space and then just change the subject, like, bring up something else, talk about something else.
And that helps a lot. Like,
so take her mind off of it.
Yes,
something like that.
That's the best thing to do. Even, like, if you have a friend that has this, has anxiety, the best thing to do is don't talk about it. Honestly, when I talk about it, like, even right now, which it's fine, you know, it's not too bad, but talking about it even gives me, like, anxiety. It's crazy. Talking about anxiety gives me anxiety. They don't want to always talk about that. You know, just changing the subject and talking about something else with them, getting their mind off of it, is, like, the most helpful thing you can really do for them. And but sometimes it's, like, to the point where there's literally nothing I can do about it. It's coming. It's gonna happen. I just gotta get through it. That's how I think about it. And it sucks because it's, like, to the point where I'm literally desperate and I don't want to feel this, but there's nothing I can do. So
yeah, I think as a friend or a boyfriend, like, with her boyfriend, like, I think he and I, like, we both try just to be supportive.
They're definitely very understanding about it. Like, they're patient with me. Like, I thought my boyfriend was gonna run for the hills because it was like
that time you told me he prayed with you.
Yeah, guys, I had, like, a really bad anxiety attack, and I ended up jumping in the shower, and it was freezing cold just so it can kind of calm me down. And I was in there, like, hysterically crying. I couldn't breathe. He jumped in there full clothes with me and was sitting under the cold water with me, and he started praying for me, and it was, like, the most helpful thing. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna think I'm fucking insane. He's gonna, you know, he's gonna get tired of this shit eventually. But he didn't, and he's still, like, he's the most supportive boyfriend about it ever, and he's very patient, just like Sasha is. Like, they both understand it, and I feel like not a lot of people really think anxiety is a big deal. Like, it's not something that's really talked about, and it's not that serious. It really is that serious. Like, this is one of the worst feelings I've ever felt in my whole entire life, and I wouldn't wish it on nobody else.
I guess I never thought it was that serious until we became friends, and I was able to see it, like, kind of play out how serious it actually is. And that's why some people, like, I don't really say things in her comments and stuff. Some people be in there trolling or whatever. I don't really say too much because I don't care. Like, she's used to it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it does bother me, and I'll say something because people don't really know what she goes through and how difficult it is, and how hard she is on her own self.
The smallest things you can say to me,
it could be like one
really
thing, and it'll bother her for days.
It'll really hit me, and I'm like, wow, like, I guess I'm really that ugly. I guess I'm not that good. Like, I'll take it to the heart. So watch what you say before you go and say something to someone else.
Yeah, because you don't know what that person is dealing with. And I'm, like, the last person to say that because I always just say how I feel. But, you know, trying to be better. Next is, how long have you guys been BFFs, and what both got? We already answered what both got us started in makeup, but how long have we been best friends?
It's been a year, and
it's been a year.
Yes,
wow.
I started working at the law firm. It was like, what, July, August? No, it was the beginning of July. It was like July 1st, I think it was. I started working there of last year. So it's been a year and, like, a few months, like almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's how long. Well, we became. What? Yeah, we became friends, like, kind of right away. But yeah, that's how long we've been friends. But I think someone else asked a question about that.
Yeah, someone else asked
about
how we met,
how we knew we were.
How we met and how we knew we were best friends. When we knew we were best friends.
Yeah.
How we met is funny. So, shout out to Becky. Becky used to have my job. She's a friend of mine that used to have my job. And I reached out to her and let her know, like, you know, I need an assistant. We need to hire an assistant for the office, a legal assistant. And I basically posted on Instagram about it. So she shared that post. And I guess Sam saw it, and Sam emailed about it or sent her resume or whatever.
Yeah.
And I asked Becky, like, hey, do you know this person? Is this a good person for me to hire? And Becky was like, she's a really nice girl, really talented. Just give her an interview, see what you think. So I was like, all right. So Sam came in for her interview, and that's when we first met. And that was just so funny thinking about it.
It's just like, when she told me later her thoughts during the whole interview, I was like,
she was like, she had no makeup on. She had her hair in a ponytail, and she looked really like...
She said I looked like I had an attitude.
Yeah, just like, okay, I'm here. What?
I was, first of all...
But she was nice. She was really
super
nice.
nervous. That was the first thing. Second, I was not going to show up to an interview at a law firm with a full beat.
But I had a full beat. I had a full beat. I had a dress.
If I knew that, I would have came with a full beat. Yeah. Like, okay, bitch, I could beat my face too.
Yeah.
So what's up?
So I was surprised because I had already seen her Instagram. So I was like, why would she come here like this?
I wanted to come like every other person that, from my experience at a law firm, looks like. Yeah. Plain as fuck. So I was like, all right, let me come plain as fuck, because I'm gonna come with a cake face, and she's gonna be like.
So she came and I asked her like some questions, standard questions, but I pretty much already knew I was gonna hire her based off the fact that she was the only person that had legal experience, which was a big deal to me. So after I met her and I liked her, I just thought, okay, I went through the rest of my interviews and she just stuck out in my mind, and I was like, that's it, we're just gonna hire her. And then we hired her, and we became best friends. Maybe a month.
I don't know. I feel like it was like a few days, whatever, and we got close fast because we both realized
this close all day.
Yes, I'm literally like this next to her all day.
It would be hard for me to hire someone that I didn't feel like I could be that or relate to.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And then obviously I knew she was into makeup because when I got there, I was like, this bitch beat her face. Like she's really pretty. So we kind of just started. That's what we talked about all the time. At first was makeup, and then I feel like I knew that she was my best friend. Like I knew that I was alright. This is definitely like, now you just leveled up to best friend. When she made me the godmom of her daughter, and I was like, I cried. Like it was.
Yeah, that was.
It was so. It was a really big.
I don't know. It was really cute. I had got this mirror made for her. It's like a little compact, and it said, "Thank you for being my godmother. Sam, love Nova." And my daughter gave it to her.
It was the cutest thing, and it was like the best gift she ever gave me.
It was thoughtful.
Yeah.
How do you know the right amount to charge a client for like their makeup? Like, how do you know what's the right amount to charge them?
It's not too much based on who the client is. It's based on
your experience,
my skill.
Yeah, your skill.
So, as I progressed with makeup, and just got more experience with it, and obviously my skills have heightened since then, I raised my prices accordingly, and I charge according to what I feel like my work is worth. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much. And I was the one that like told her like she needed to raise her prices because there's not many or any doing the kind of makeup that she does in our area that I know of. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Bitch, I see myself on trips with Tart in 5 years. That's where I see myself, next to Bretman Rock and Nikita Dragon.
I see myself married.
And married.
Married. Okay.
Married.
I was married now.
Still no kids.
I see myself married. Hopefully no more children. I'm done.
I see myself on the gondola in Sephora. You're going to see this face everywhere. You're going to be so tired of me.
That's true. Someone asked, do we ever argue or fight? Or have we ever had a fight?
I wouldn't say maybe.
We never had a fight. I hope y'all don't mean fist fight. We've never had a fist fight.
I guess they mean like argument wise.
Argument. We disagree all the time.
Not to the point where we were mad at each other. If we were mad, she gets mad at me, but it's for like 2 fucking seconds.
It's not for a
long
time.
It's not for a long time, and I'll just let her like cool down. But she's definitely not blown up.
I feel like when we get mad at each other, we talk about it right away.
I've never gotten mad at you. I think it was always something more that
we disagreed on. It's never really mad. It's more of disagreements. Like, oh, I would do it this way, or I do it this way. Yeah. But it's never really like, oh,
I've never got like serious mad at.
I got mad at you one time.
Yeah, I know.
I got mad at her one time. Real mad one time.
Yeah, and
But it lasted all of 5 minutes.
I was completely like, I let her give it to me, and I was just
she
like,
was so
I felt terrible.
Sweet. I was mad for maybe 5 minutes, maybe less than that.
Yeah.
But as soon as, like, I feel like if anything like that ever happens, like, we talk about it right away. It's not something that, like, lingers on.
I'm not the...
or if I think she's mad at me, because remember in the beginning, I would think that you were mad at me, and I'd be like, why haven't you talked to me all day?
Yeah.
Like, I would just tell her, like, before she left, I was just like,
and it was a misunderstanding, because I would think she was mad at me, so I would leave her alone. But it's little stupid stuff like that.
But never, like, a real argument.
If I'm wrong, I'm the type of person, if I'm wrong, I'll own up to it. And I'm like, you have every right to be fucking mad at me, and I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to be like, well, bitch, I'm not going to make excuses of as to why I did what I did and why it's right. I just, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So I think that's definitely the communication is what keeps us, like, close. And I feel like all friendships need to be like that. It's what makes it last longer.
Yeah, if you can't talk to your friend about things, real things, even things that make them mad, it's not gonna work.
Y'all not gonna be friends long, and it's gonna become petty towards each other, and it's not gonna be a real friendship.
No, it's not. Your real friends are definitely the friends that are gonna tell you the truth, good or bad. And it's not easy. It definitely is not easy, but I feel like that's what has made our friendship is that there's always that communication. How long did it take you to build up your makeup kit?
I'm still building that shit up. Years. Since I started. It's been 2 years now, but I feel like I got a lot of shit. So I would say 2 years, but I'm still, like, I'm gonna, what do you call that? I'm gonna buy more higher end foundations now instead of just using drugstore, which is what I use, but I'm definitely gonna upgrade some stuff. So it's just, I feel like you're always building up your makeup kit. Yeah,
you're gonna always buy stuff. Yeah. Everything you buy is gonna go in there. That's like a constant thing. It's gonna go on and on and on. I think the only difference for her now is that she gets PR.
Yeah, that's a big help.
That's gonna help build up your kit way faster than buying foundations one at a time. But I think it took you years to build up to that point. So,
but the PR definitely helps a lot.
The PR is nice. When those boxes come, they're usually huge and filled, and it's just like Christmas.
For me, you shouldn't have.
For me too. Yeah, I just love seeing like
pick what you want.
All of it come and like the little
setup and
the little tablet. The one that had there was one that had a tablet inside, like a whole fucking tablet. I couldn't believe it.
I still have it.
I thought that was really cute. That's always exciting.
Yeah, CoverGirl gets like the best packages. They send huge ass packages.
I wish. Yeah, there's a lot of brands I feel like that whose PR list I feel like she should be on already.
Anastasia, bitch.
Yeah, I'm coming. We're waiting patiently for that.
A lot that I'm like, can y'all just notice a bitch or no?
Here, how do you deal with clients that had flaky skin?
Oh, that's real simple. I just I have coconut oil. It's pure coconut oil. I'll brush that onto their skin, so they have so they're moisturized. And usually I'll use a dewy foundation, but I usually like to use matte on everyone else. But I'll just mix it sometimes. But for the most part, I'll just moisturize their skin.
The best way to remove glitter fallout?
With a makeup wipe. Take a makeup wipe and just
or a mascara wand, like just flake it off.
Yeah,
that works too.
But if it falls into your foundation,
well, that's why you need
out of luck. Huh?
I don't know how people are like not an eyes first makeup artist.
Yeah, I do eyes first, so all that fallout, I'll just wipe it off and then I'll put my base down. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
I would never put glitter on with.
I used to use tape to get the glitter off. I used to take tape and I was just.
But that would take forever.
It didn't take that long. I would just take the tape and go like that, and it would come right off. But now just use a makeup wipe, same thing. Alright guys, that was all your questions. I hope we answered them correctly and to your liking.
I hope it was everything you wanted it to be. We definitely kept it real.
Yes, very real. So if you hate me or Sasha after this,
that's fine.
That's okay.
That's completely fine. I think we'll be fine.
No, that was the honest truth. I'm always gonna keep it real with you guys. So Sasha definitely fucking will.
Oh, I love that you guys loved her tutorial that I was in. I was not expecting an outpouring of love. But
honestly, a lot of the parts in that video, she did not know I was recording.
Yeah,
so that
she was
just
like
her being her.
Recording on and off as we were going. So I wasn't really sure when we were recording, when we weren't. Especially because Y'all don't know this. We did that at night. Okay, it was at night. I was tired. Yeah. We were there. It took you what, an hour and a half?
No, it was longer. It was
or 2 hours
it was like
to do
2.5
that.
hours.
It was forever, and I started to get tired and silly, and I just wasn't even paying attention anymore. So it felt really, really good though when people were sending me like comments saying that they liked it and they liked my personality. I wasn't expecting anything like that. I didn't even think I was gonna be talking.
You were the star of the show. Definitely. I was like, when I was editing this, I said, this bitch is a mess, yo. Like, I have to leave this in here.
But I'm glad because that was definitely our day.
That's that's us every day.
You're not gonna cook anything? I'm so hungry.
Fine. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know what else you want to see.
Tell them who's the most beautiful girl in the world.
That bitch.
It's me.
Bye, guys.